just going to go. Okay, then.
Four, three, two, one.
Yeah, everyone needs to take that goddamn buff. Don't make the shaman any angrier than he already is. I mean, I've got too many stats.
2, 1.
Beware.
That's the problem. I can't survive this if I haven't got a tank. So who's going to off tank? Because I can't survive the whole debuff thing. I've got to wipe it because I, you know. This is what happens when you just pull and don't think about it. There was another tank joining. We could have done this. But, you know. So we've lost a healer.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
I knew what was going to happen because basically what's happening is people aren't topping up the buff, like the group chat says. Yeah, we need to find more players. So people aren't topping up. Yeah, so they'll leave. That's fine, because the thing is, the people who are leaving, this isn't going to work. It's fine. It will work if people just listen to the tactics. Okay, Doomer. Hi. No, there isn't a new tank. Somebody decided to pull the last time, though. And left me to solo tank it with me and their hunter pet, which did not work because the hunter pet lasted a whole 3 seconds and I still had the stacks, so that I needed when I needed to cool off on tanking, I had nowhere to go, so I was just getting more and more and more and more stacks, and I eventually just died. And then people were also ignoring the bioluminescence again. This is the thing, it's LFR, so I know exactly what I'm in for. I'm just not drunk enough to deal with this. There's only a certain amount of incompetence that sober me can take. So, in and of itself, people, the DP, it's hard to see who's making the mistake, because all I know is that we've not got enough people on the bioluminescence. So what's happening is there are people doing the tactics, but then because there are so many that are just blatantly ignoring what's been said, so we just need 2 tanks, because there's no way Especially in LFR, where I've got to depend on other people knowing what they're doing as well. It's like, this is my first time in this instance, but I already understand the logic of what's being done. And the problem is that there are people who are just going to make this very difficult. And they're going to make it hard, not because they don't know what they're doing, it's that they just aren't paying attention to what they're doing. I like the way that guy put it. See the green triangle? When the fish is dead, go there to be able to receive healing, or you will die. That's literally the mechanic here. You need 2 tanks, and everyone just needs to remember, kill the fish, go into the green goo, don't go across the abyss with the green goo or something will get you. Fucking... From then it's tank and spank and just switch when you've got too many stacks. It's not difficult. I know that from doing this once. It's not difficult. But you're suggesting that the LFR group is able to understand basic tactics. Now, I'm not the best player at this game, but if there's a thing that's like, oh, you're going to die if you don't do the thing, then you tend to just do the thing. It's not difficult. It really isn't. This is probably easier than the first boss, which was about maintaining different stacks. So, I'm just going to do this because it's cold up here. So, but you know, it's not complicated. By any stretch of the imagination, this fight is not complicated. A overdose naked gang bro. Oh, because they're from the same guild. Okay. I was really confused what was happening there. I was like, what naked gang? What? Who's naked? And then I realised it's a guild. And I'm just being dumb. So, no tank is coming unless we respec. Okay. How did that person just die? That person just randomly dropped dead. What dumb crap were they doing that I couldn't see? Maybe we could try and one tank this again. Oh my god. So that guy who just died didn't pick up the underwater breathing buff on the way in, so it's like, oh, why am I drowning? It's like, well, why aren't the rest of us drowning? Come on. Okay. Okay. Oh. That shaman's drowning again. The thing is, that shaman had a jar of gear on. How have they got this far? And ready check. Let's see. Let's do this. I'm fed up of waiting around. Right, okay. just try one. Yeah, just one in range. No, no range check. It needs to be 0 in range. Okay. Okay, so everyone stay out of my range. It's clear who's tanking this because there's only one tank in the damn instance. It's me. Yeah, boy. Let's have a look. I'm gonna die here. No, I
am out of range.
it's because of the shot pulse. This is the problem. I have 5 stacks, so I can't survive.
Four, three, two, one.
Because there's no one to taunt off me. So it's 5. I'm probably not going to be able to get combat rest here. This is the problem with one tanking. Like, no one's taunting off me, then I have to take all of that damage. And the thing is, there's Shaman. So we have someone who could combat res here. They could combat res their tank. But instead what they're going to do is go across the other platform and try and do this without a tank.
Four, three.
Why has
2,
nobody res the tank?
1.
Exactly.
Beware.
And now they're all dead. Idiots, man. Well, that was embarrassing. Not for me. Don't stand in the buff so they can't heal. Exactly. So... Without the buff, you got 100% minus heal. It's not difficult. I was tanking and was able to go and jump into... Okay. This is taking a lot longer than I anticipated it to do, so... I honestly thought we could have been in and out of this instance, because it's not even current content. Yeah, the match is lost, so... I'll tell you what, we'll do one last attempt on this one. Give it 2 minutes. I'll listen to the tactics. We'll give it one last shot. If these guys can't read or do tactics, which is not going to surprise me at this point, then we're going to call it on this, because I can probably find a group who is competent. I mean, I don't even know if I'm messing up, because there's not another tank, so I don't know when I'm supposed to tank switch, because I haven't got anyone to bounce off, and how many stacks can we take, etc, etc, etc. Like, I don't know. I honestly don't know what to say. These guys, there's a reason that LFR is seen as what it is, and it's people like this that make LFR not fun for everybody else. Where there's a clear tactic, it's been explained over and over again. Yeah, DPSs can taunt. There's plenty. There are DPSs here that are paladins. There are DPSs here that are warriors. They can taunt. It's stupid. Like, if one of the paladins or one of the warriors just took the aggro until my stacks dropped, I could just jump straight back in and not even worry about the, yeah. But this is the thing. I'm not going to... If I communicate this to the group, I might as well just piss into the wind, because these guys will not listen. First, all go on pufferfish, then take a buff. Yes, exactly. I'm going to ready check this, and we're going to do one more. Just going to ready check it, because I haven't got the patience to deal with this group anymore. It can't be more obvious than that. The guys put it up on the goddamn screen. The second pufferfish is over there. Listen to each other, stop being dumb, and we'll all be fine, basically. But I can't survive if people aren't, you know. It's insane. Yeah, stay away from each other as well, because you have a... Right. Hard pulp. Oh, well, they're a hunter anyway.
I require a target. Too far away.
Four, three, two, one.
Beware.
Spread out. There's one person in my range.
Must get closer.
Checking I got the buff. So I got 2 stacks of shock pulse on me. Ah, Jonesy's stepping up. There we go. Next pufferfish. Everyone go over and update your debuff. Make sure you got your debuff.
I must get closer.
Oh yeah, the hunter died. The one that wasn't, the one that was AFK. Yeah, it's fine though. This is a much better start. Because people are actually paying attention now.
I need to target something first.
Don't go when you don't have let's see who goes.
Beware.
Right, I can go now? Yep. Kill the pufferfish.
I am out of range. I do not have a
Take the
target.
buff. Fight the
I must
boss.
get closer.
See? Isn't it amazing that we can get to the second platform and people just listen for once in their goddamn lives?
1.
The thing is, it's not this is not a face roll instance, and it's never going to be. Not while people. I'm actually impressed with the coordination here in the group so far. Pufferfish, pufferfish.
I require a target. I am out of range.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Close enough. I'm happy with that one. People are starting to listen. They're starting to believe.
Beware.
I mean, that was a better attempt. But still, there are people who aren't listening, and that's what's causing the disparity here.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
I'm calling it on that group, though. I mean, I was impressed with their attempt, but seriously, that was some... That was some, like, dumbass tier. You know what I mean? Like, what can you do? You know? I'm saying we queue again. Let's do... some of the heroics. It's a little easier, but I just want enough gear so that I can go in and do the Nyalotha, which is current content. However, as it stands, people be dumb. People be real dumb right now. I don't mind if somebody doesn't know a fight. We all have to learn, but at the same time, don't like ignore somebody who's trying to help you So the fact that somebody had explained on multiple occasions how to do that fight, how to survive, how to not get the debuff, and we were still struggling, says to me that either A, they can't read the language that's been spoken, so maybe English isn't their native language, which is fine, it just means they're not going to understand the tactics. Alternatively, they're just not reading the group chat. They're not reading, or they don't know. And they don't know, but they're not going to get any better because they don't listen to anybody. They just face roll it until somebody puts up with them ignoring the tactics because the rest of the group picks up the slack. But when you're one tank down, a healer down, and a few DPS down, you can still do the content in LFR.
You are too late,
But
outsiders. The
you've all
temple
got to pay
belongs
attention
my
to each other.
master now. Soon, Zul will awaken Dazar. Then the Troll Empire will rise again.
Then the Gamer Empire will rise again. I mean, what? We live in a society.
I must get closer.
Now, I know this is like stepping down a tier and is a little easier, but then I can still get some gear from this that will allow me to enter Nyalotha. So there's another way in. What I want to do is I just want to gear up, get enough to do mythics, start doing some cutting edge content, but I do have other characters that I want to level too. I have a hunter I want to level. I've been considering making a rogue, but I don't know how fun rogues actually are. Like, as I say, I don't know anybody that... Well, my buddy's just made a Zandalari rogue. I can speak English, I promise. It's not like I was born here or anything. Oh my god, I just popped Avatar while I was a little dinosaur. It's like, it's the least intimidating thing, because I was this baby dinosaur. And I just got a little bit bigger, but it just not... Why are we not targeting the Witch Doctor first, though? Why are the DPS not... I'm going to stop complaining, because I'm going to get angry at people real quick if I start complaining about stuff. And I'm not an angry person. It's only taken several years of Buddhism for me not to get angry about most things. But there you go. I'm saying we plow through maybe a dungeon, then I'm going to go spend some time with my kids downstairs, because we will be doing a late night stream again. We always do. I want to level characters, but I don't know whether I'm finding... I'm enjoying Prot Warrior, but I want to take advantage of the fact we have a buff right now, which is going to get me to max level a lot quicker on all of my characters that I want to level. And characters I want to try at max level are Enhancement Shaman or Elemental Shaman. I want to try a Subtlety or Assassination Rogue, and I definitely want to do a Beast Mastery Hunter. Because I want to change my focus going into Shadowlands to alts that I haven't done before. So I've played a lot of Death Knight, I've played a lot of Paladin, I've played a lot of like Fury and Arms, so I want to make a Prot Warrior. And I want to do something different. So in terms of ranged, I don't particularly like typical casters, so mages and stuff, I don't know. The clothy, I'm not a big fan of. I've played Monk throughout Pandaria. In fact, I tanked Cutting Edge with Siege of Orgrimmar with my Monk, Brewmaster. It was good fun, but I played it too much because I had to grind out that content so many times and everything was put on farm by the end that I just find that not very interesting anymore. Brewmaster, the playstyle's not kind of my thing. I much prefer for tanking something like a Protection Warrior. However, that said, I really enjoy... I want to learn a few different... Okay. I want to learn a few different classes. I don't know about Mage. I want to make Maghar. They're my favourite race. But I want to make definitely a Hunter. because it's something I haven't done. Maybe a rogue? I don't know. I don't know how rogues play and how they're any fun.
Closer.
Get down the totems.
3, 2,
Out of
1.
range.
Beware. Beware.
Damn the totems, guys. We're gonna die.
Beware.
3, 2,
You'll be in pieces. I must get closer.
Beware.
Too far away.
Beware.
Dodge the attack. Dodge it.
I am out of range.
Beware.
I must get closer.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
I am out of range. Too far away.
Yeah, I know.
3,
This isn't gonna be good.
You'll be in pieces.
Beware.
Too far away.
I can't do this without cooperation.
Beware.
4,
I swear to God, the groups I'm finding are like a goddamn joke today.
Be in pieces. I must get closer.
Beware.
I am out of range. I
Beware.
must get closer. I am out of range.
Am I keeping this fight going for the sake of annoying everybody who can't do the fight? Maybe. My passive aggressiveness alone is. There we go.
Master, take your parts. Make me stronger.
Yeah, I'm sure, because we're doing that. Yeah. Let me guess, they're going to ask me to skip because I can't do it? Stay on right. Yep, okay, so the Shadow Priest's going to stick on the right. That's a good idea. We need to get them all down at once, because we're just going round in circles here. So hopefully these guys can coordinate between themselves. We've got a Demon Hunter on one. We've got that one, so then Warrior can take back. Cool.
Beware.
I must get closer.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
helps when somebody pays attention.
Beware.
Toxic leap, watch out.
3,
Out of range.
1.
Beware.
That totem's going back up.
Too far away.
Beware.
I am out of range.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
This is getting a little bit painful for me.
Too far
Don't-
away.
Beware.
Run them down to 0 until they're all ready to
I
go.
must get closer.
There we go.
Beware.
No.
I am out of range.
2,
God.
1.
Do I have to? Oh, hang on.
Beware.
Too far away.
Keep downing the totems. I swear to God. I'm just going to start over here. And I'm just going to go round them periodically.
Beware.
I must get closer. Too far away.
2,
Don't take it down. Don't take it down.
I must get closer. I am out of range.
Beware.
Right, finally.
Die with me.
Jesus.
Too far away.
Don't stand in the shit, guys. Don't stand in the shit, please.
No being. I am out of range.
I'm losing the will to live here. Come on, guys.
I must
It's
get
not hard.
closer.
All of them need to be downed at once, and at that point, you need to not stand in the goo.
Get closer.
Am I the only one who can interrupt?
Too far away.
Someone please just...
You'll be in pieces. I must get closer. Gonna feel me again.
Voltal in
Okay.
pieces again. No matter. I can rebuild him. But when you die, there will be no coming back.
You know, I don't think we should resurrect them. It's embarrassing. It's almost embarrassing at this point because I don't understand what more I can do to explain to people how to just... It's a dungeon. It's not even LFR. It's not even a raid.
I am out of range.
This next boss is going to be real fun with this group.
I must get closer. Too far away.
Well, I've got enough item level now to enter my Alotha. But obviously, this stream is coming up on 2 hours, so I won't be much longer here.
I need to target something first. I must get closer.
wouldn't surprise me if there were people in this group who were able to drown themselves in a bowl of soup. I just hope that the next boss, so we're going to do Aluzar next. Aluzana? That was a word. We're going to do the priestess next, not Yasma. Let's see if any of them die to that. Oh, the demon hunters started attacking this. Okay. It's not obvious that I moved. Okay. I'm not even one of those asshole tanks who complains. I literally can't be bothered. And I don't really get mad. I don't understand how, if you have ever done this dungeon before, that means you know how to do it, because if you succeeded and you completed the instance, then you should be able to do it, right? But unless you were just carried through it, then I guess fine, but no. Well, let's see how many of them burn to death. Wait for it. How is it the healer nearly died? Although that said, as in the game that Oh No No said on the in the chat, the healer wasn't doing their job in the last fight, so anything goes at this point, really. So we'll see. Oh, the warrior's attacking first. Brave.
Thanks for killing the priestess. You have only succeeded in strengthening my hold on the temple.
We're quick, so we won't pull them. I'm not fighting them. Not with this group. Hi there, Spooky McGee. As if it wasn't bad enough already with dinosaurs. Zombie dinosaur. I swear to God, this warrior is going to charge in, right? The healer's not here. And the Shadow Priest still doesn't understand where the hell they're going. Terrific. Right, let's go.
I must get closer. I cannot attack that.
And the healer's disconnected.
Far away.
Run. Run.
I cannot have a target. I am out of range.
Coming from there. I'm gonna get feared because I went the wrong way, but he's dead anyway, so it's fine.
Rezan was a powerful Loa. Perhaps you will make a worthy sacrifice for Zul. Impressive. You made it farther than I thought. But I will still be drinking your blood.
Weird flex, but okay. We could try Yasma without a healer, to be fair. I have a feeling we'd be able to do it. Maybe. Spooky, scary spiders. Just don't run into them. So we'll just try it. I mean, let's be honest, we could probably do this. The healer wasn't doing anything anyway. Screw it.
I must get closer.
The Zar will awaken soon, but you will not live to see it. I will tear your soul apart.
Beware.
Yeah, we got this.
I require a target.
Soul will rip your spirits apart.
Right, get me out of this group. Jesus Christ. That was terrible. That was horrific. It's like every single pug that I've had today has just been awful. So I'm just going to go repair up my gear before I give up on my life. I'm going to take a break and then we're going to come back later on. So just a moment.
I have many, many wares. I have just the thing, Wanderer.
So I should be able to do Nyarlathotep now if I want to later. Yeah, we can. Right. So at this point I'm going to cut the stream here. Thank you so much for watching. We've gone over a little what I wanted, but thank you very much for watching. It's been embarrassing. Not for me, but for the groups I've been part of. But you get to see. Welcome to LFR and the LFD world. I've missed it. Source of entertainment. So I'll be back on later. Peace out, guys, and thanks a lot for watching.